Welcome to The Wall. Today, we'll look at the case of a woman who claims she was left with nothing after her divorce, even though she never had savings and relied on her ex-husband's assets. We'll also analyze the story of a woman leaving a 10-year marriage because she just couldn't take it anymore. We want you to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're aiming for 150,000 subscribers before May, and with your help, we can make it happen. Don't forget to leave your comments and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos. All right, let's get started.
2 weeks ago, my husband, my partner for life, I thought, of 5 years, decided he wasn't happy anymore and left. Honestly, it was a normal day. He woke up saying his knees hurted. It was the day after Mother's Day. We had an argument about how he loaded the dishwasher. And next thing you know, he's gone. And 2 days later, I got a text message saying he was done. So now it's in the month, I'm trying to figure out rent and my bills and all kinds of stuff. And my kids are out of school, and I have 4 kids, and it's gonna be 2 months of me trying to hide all these emotions that I'm going through. Every day it's a goddamn roller coaster. And I'm trying to hold together. And I have a 5-month-old. And I have a diabetic daughter. An autistic child. I'm just going through a lot, and I would appreciate it if you just like or comment or stay to watch this video. It would help me a lot because I'm trying to figure out what to do with my life right now again.
I have a question. Could all these kids really be his? Because having 4 kids in a 5-year relationship doesn't sound very likely. Everything points to this man being a stepfather who tried to take on a family that wasn't his until he just couldn't anymore. Looking at the situation from the outside and considering how the economy is right now, woman, you should have been more careful. No man is out here looking to take on a woman with 4 kids, especially under these circumstances. Most likely, he held on as long as he could, but at some point, the weight of the situation crushed him. He didn't leave over a dishwasher. He left because he found himself trapped in a no-win scenario.
What my mom used to tell me always is that when you are with a man, it doesn't matter if it is a boyfriend, a lover, a husband, always know how to save money, Doreen. That's what she always told me. And his words came true today. My ex-husband gave me the divorce paper today. And it says that everything that he has is his, and everything that I have is mine. The thing is that I don't have anything. He has all the things. For me, we've been together for 15 years, so I never thought that I will have to save up or anything. I always thought that what is his is mine. That is what, and what is mine is his. Not knowing that in his mind, everything that he has is his, right? And so I'm leaving with nothing. And the most painful thing is that for the past 9 years, I am the one who has been working every day. Every day. I wake up 5 a.m. in the morning to 11 o'clock in the evening. I work like 18 hours nonstop I stand on my feet all day long, right? 7 days nonstop. Okay. So everything that comes, the money, it all goes to his account. And then he has the gut to tell me that he is planning to, he's leaving and he's taking the kids with him because the kids are growing up and this place, they don't have a future, which I agree with him. It's true. And he is taking all 3 kids with him, and he wants the full custody because I'll be staying here working. And when I work at the end of the month, what we earn, I have to give him 50% of what I earn here, right? So, oh, yeah. I will tell you guys more. I will tell you guys more.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Let me see if I got this straight. He keeps the house, the kids, the cars, half the money, maybe more since you had a joint account. And on top of that, it looks like you'll be paying him child support. Where have I heard this before? Oh, right. This happens to men all the time. But when it's a woman losing in the divorce, suddenly it's unfair. For decades, society has said it's fair for a man to lose everything in a divorce because she sacrificed her life. But now that the roles are reversed, it's no longer fair? If the system is truly equal, then there shouldn't be any complaints. What really stings here is that, for the first time, someone played by the same rules and won.
When your husband gives you the divorce paper stating that what he's own is his and what you own is yours, knowing very well that you have nothing, that is you who worked for him, and that it's because of you he has the money he has now, right? But anyway, I have signed the papers and I have given him the full custody of the kids. And now he is traveling with the kids back. So I will be staying here, working, and start all over again. It's painful, but I know that I can do it. So after giving him the full custody of the kids, he comes and tells me that every month what I work, the payment that I get, I should give him 50% of what of my income, right? What this guy, he's not ashamed of anything.
Hey, bro. What? Oh my God!
Brothers, unless you and I are in a different country, this sounds like a lie to me. No one just loses half their salary out of nowhere. In this country, no woman ends up with such a bad divorce outcome just like that. There's more to this story, something she doesn't want to admit. If she signed over full custody, it means the judge determined the kids were better off with their father. And if she has to pay him, it's because the law ruled that he deserves that compensation. So what really happened here? Because this doesn't sound like an innocent victim. It sounds like someone who refuses to admit that her own actions led to this outcome.
Girl, let me tell you the tea. So people are asking how I left my husband of 10 years. How did I do it? Where did I come up with the strength? That's the question. Okay, so it wasn't like I woke up and decided to leave him. It was just years of unhappiness and drama, and we gave each other like this year, the end of this year, this current year, to see if we can work it out, but it just became so miserable and so hard. And it's not that I didn't love him, it was really hard to walk away. I literally, like, I pulled through as much as I can. But I think it was one day I literally like woke up after a day of crying or a night of crying, and I was just like, I literally can't do this anymore. And it was just like kind of like a tiff that we had, and just at that moment I was like, I can't do this anymore. And obviously it was heartbreaking. Like, going through any type of breakup or whatever, separation is so fucking heartbreaking. It wasn't an easy decision, but I cannot say this enough. Your body, your mind, your heart, your soul, God, everybody, like everything in you will know when it's time to leave. I just gave our relationship so much hope and so much effort at the end, even more. And I will even say it, like, I begged, like I came out of character, and I did, and it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I left, and I am so much more happier. Obviously, like, again, there's going to be a roller coaster of emotions. I'm going to have thoughts and feelings and things like that. But don't hold back. Don't second guess yourself. If you're asking, like, is this relationship bettering me? And it's not. Obviously, do your best to fix it, because we're all here to be held accountable for our actions. But, you know, sometimes you just got to dip.
Remember, brother, when things get tough, the cowards will be the first to jump ship. Here we have yet another familiar story. 10 years of marriage, and she leaves because she just couldn't take it anymore. No mention of abuse, no mention of betrayal, just that things got hard and she cried a lot. This only confirms what we always say. On the wedding day, Only the man gets married for love. The woman marries for a lifestyle. This is exactly why men have stopped getting married. Because aside from losing everything they've worked for in the process, there's no guarantee she won't just wake up one day and decide to leave. Marriage is no longer a commitment. It's a contract with an emotional escape clause.
You want to know what the worst part about being a single mom is? Is you get robbed of a certain motherhood experience. It just doesn't exist for you. When you're a single mom, you don't get to operate in a certain way because you're carrying a different type of load. And that I think is the most frustrating / heartbreaking thing, because it's just like, damn, if I had a different level of support, the way that I could run, the way that I could carry it. And props for how you carry the load that you have. But it's just like you sit there and you think like, oh, how great could I have been had I had the certain level of support that I deserved during pregnancy, during raising your children, whatever that looks like. It's just like, I don't know, sometimes I have that moment of reflection where I'm like, wow, not only did you like not show up, you stole something from me.
Oh, hell no!
Imagine saying, "You stole something from me," when you've had your child almost 24/7 for an entire year. Meanwhile, men are lucky if they get to see their kids 2 days a week, some only 4 days a month, and in the worst cases, only through supervised visits. How many moments do those men miss? How many days go by without seeing their child grow or having any influence in their life? But no, here it's all about playing the victim. She complains that she didn't get the support she deserved, yet she was the one who chose the father of her child, and she was the one who chose to leave him. Now she wants to blame him for something that was entirely her own decision. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, here are the questions for you. Do you think this woman really lost everything in that divorce? Why is it that only women get to play the victim when a man leaves them? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your support means the world to us and keeps us motivated to create more content. Stay tuned for the next exciting video from the wall.